Hey guys, it's Nicole and welcome to my 14-week update. I am 14 weeks and a few days now and baby is the size of a lemon. My baby is now twisting and turning all the tiny joints in the body and continuously moving around inside the uterus. I can't feel it yet, but I'm so excited to start to feel it every now and then when I'm in bed at night. I think I might feel something, but then I try to really concentrate on what's happening and I can't feel anything. So I don't think I have officially felt anything. It's probably just gas and normal bodily functions, but I'm waiting for the day when I start to feel this little one move. The tiny hairs present all over your baby's body is now growing, and these will eventually form fingerprint patterns on your baby's fingers. Your baby's skin is very translucent at this point and all the tiny veins in the body are visible. The lungs continue to develop and your baby is practicing breathing with the amniotic fluid on a regular basis. You will notice your baby bump developing between your belly button and pubic line. Chances are your emotions are leveling out and you may not feel as pregnant as you have been in the past few months. That is definitely true. This is completely normal, especially now that morning sickness and fatigue have subsided, hopefully. Hormonal changes may cause some constipation at this point. You'll be noticing some weight gain, and as long as you're eating a healthy diet, it will be according to the expected weight gain that should occur during pregnancy. You may begin to notice more pronounced veins in your chest and breast, and your areola is also growing in diameter. All of these changes in your breast are your body's way of preparing itself for breastfeeding. So as the app suggested, I should be starting to feel better now, and I have to say that is definitely true. This is probably the first week where I've felt like my old self again. My energy levels are definitely so much better than they have been. The tiredness, I'd say by the end of the day I am still pretty tired, but I'm not at that point anymore where I need to nap or anything like that. I'm getting things done around the house, which is really good because I have been so slack lately. I just didn't have the energy to do things, and if I did, I'd do one thing. So I might clean the bathroom, and then a few days later I'd do the next thing. So I never would have a nice clean house all at once. I'd just tackle little tasks at a time. Now I feel like I can just get in and get things done. I've had the last 3 days off, so I've had yesterday and the day before off, and then today, and I've done so much washing. I've swept and mopped the floors, I've cleaned bathrooms, so I'm definitely feeling a lot more energetic. And along with that, I've actually been to the gym every day this week, which is oh my god, amazing. It's only Wednesday, but so when I say every day, I don't mean 5 days, I just mean I've been twice, and I'm hopefully going this afternoon. But both times I've been at the gym, I've felt like my old self again. So I've been able to keep up a lot better, and I'm not getting nearly as exhausted as I was in the previous weeks. I still get short of breath quite easily. So that's probably the only main thing, but in terms of everything else at the gym, I feel yeah, I just coped a lot better, and I was tired and it was hard work, but nothing compared to what it had been the past few weeks. Obviously when I'm going, I'm not pushing myself ridiculously or anything. I'm sticking to low, fairly low weights. I'm definitely not increasing my weights. And yeah, I'm feeling really good in that aspect. The only thing I've noticed in terms of working out is that I can't really do sit-ups anymore. So probably on Monday I was doing sit-ups and they felt fine, and then last night I went to do sit-ups and I was yeah, that's just getting a bit uncomfortable now. So I've just swapped over to doing bridges instead. But apart from that, I feel really good when I work out. So really happy about that. I feel like I can actually be active this pregnancy. I was kind of worried there that I would never get back into the gym and that I would just gain a million kilos this pregnancy. But hopefully that's not the case. So far I've only gained 2 kilos, which, I think that's pretty good. Obviously the recommended weight gain for myself is going to be 11.5 to 16 kilos, and most of that is going to be put on in the 3rd trimester. So I'm really trying to, now that I'm back at the gym, make sure obviously that weight doesn't balloon out too much. I made a little list to make sure that I remembered everything that has been going on. I do not have any more nausea anymore, which is fantastic. The only thing that is left in terms of like pregnancy symptoms is probably headaches. And I had the worst headaches I've had my whole pregnancy on the weekend. And I went for a nap and I woke up and I just felt like my whole head was going to explode. It was horrible. In the end, I just had to take 2 Panadol because that was I was just at that point where I just wanted to burst out in tears because it was so horrendous. So I ended up taking 2 Panadol and that really helped, like so good. It basically took away the headache altogether. I think if I decided not to take the Panadol, it probably would have developed into a migraine, because it was like at that point where, yeah, it was just horrible, and I just had to lie down and get like a wet washer on my face, and that just felt amazing to just lie the washer on my face and on my eyes. But yeah, it was pretty horrific. So because of that, I was like, I need to go back to acupuncture because I need to get these headaches under control. And then the rest of the week, so I went to acupuncture yesterday. Monday I did have a headache, but it was nowhere near like it was on the weekend. Yesterday again I had a headache, but it was quite mild. And today I have a mild headache, but I haven't drank as much water as I probably should have yet today. So overall, a mild headache, I can definitely deal with that. I just can't deal with it being the way that it was on the weekend. So I'm glad they haven't gotten to that point again, and hopefully that acupuncture session will help with that. Another thing that I've noticed is in the last couple of days especially, that my stomach is definitely starting to get like really firm and hard down the bottom, which like means that it's actually my uterus and not fat, which is really good, because I felt like for a while everything, like my uterus was probably just pushing everything up, and so what was up there is just fat. But now like it's definitely firm, so I know that's definitely my uterus. You can like feel the top of my uterus, so that's really good. The only other thing that I've had is just crazy dreams, and like I'm the type of person that I do have quite a few dreams, and the dreams that I've been having have just been really vivid and strange, and to the point where they kind of don't let me get like a really good night's sleep because I'm so focused on what's happening in the dream, which is quite annoying. But they seem to have been settling a little bit. Like I had a run of a few days, I had a run of a few days where I just had like constant weird dreams for a few nights in a row, but then this week they seem to have settled a little bit, so hopefully I'm not having too many crazy dreams. I think that's all I had for you guys for this update. Things are definitely on the way up now. Like I said, I feel so much better. I feel like my old self, and yeah, I don't really feel pregnant anymore, besides I guess the headaches. But other than that, like I feel really good. And I'll be back next week with my 15-week bump date. Talk to you guys then. Bye.